Well, good morning. We're on the road again today. We're headed over to Vail, Utah. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Got a gentleman that hit a deer. A little bit of the insight, so it goes on around Casey's Off-Road Recovery this morning. Well, all the time, just don't film a lot of it. So we decided we'd grab a camera today and throw her in, and we'll take you along for the ride. Not much to loading up these old deer strikes, as we call them, so we're going to get back to town and go drop this thing off and see where we end up. Well, I got the 5 a.m. out of the morning, so now we're in the Duramax now, headed for Las Vegas, Nevada. Man, what a day. It'll take us about 4.5 to 5 hours to get down there and back, depending on traffic. So we'll throw a camera in. There's not much to see on the way to Vegas other than a bunch of cliffs and desert scrub and a whole bunch of traffic. We're gonna get down there and we'll take you along for the ride. So I guess we decided we're gonna call this a day in the life in tribute to my friend Cade, who was the tow truck master for I don't know how many years. Just keep on the move, hauling cars from one spot to another. Our day started this morning at 5 a.m. hauling a Dodge that had hit a deer. And so now we're gonna haul this old van down to Vegas, and who knows where we're gonna end up later. We'll take you along for the ride. We got that van dropped off there, and we're gonna hit the northbound I-15 and get out of this town and leave it behind like a bad memory that it is. So thanks for jumping along on a day in the life. All right, so I gotta hurry and switch trailers. I gotta go catch a couple critters. We got a appointment with a special someone tonight, and we just got back from Vegas, so we're chomping at the bit to try to get everything done so we can be ready for our big appointment tonight.
Can you catch one of those mules to ride it around and gather the others up?
I can bait them like an alligator. Want more of this, Jack? Hey. There you go, Kate. You guys can have that bucket as far as I care. got the mules caught, so we still gotta go get Jet, the big draft horse, with my appointment this afternoon with some old man, and something special going on here in the community. So another part of a day in the life brought to you by my buddy Cade, who was always the day in the life out roaming around. So we'll see how that ends up. We'll keep on filming a day in the life at Casey's Off-Road Recovery, and we're having a good time today. We're on the road again. We got locked and loaded and did a costume change. Down the road we go. We got the old Duramax fired up. We've been in this thing most of the day. Went to Vegas and back. We're just working our way down here to meet that special someone. And then we're gonna have a little party. So we'll get on down the road and show you what we're up to tonight. But it's been a busy day, a long day. So we're just getting down the road. What are we doing, Tiff?
We're gonna have a party. Look at this. This is so cute. We're gonna bring Santa to town.
So we're meeting Santa Claus here in just a minute, and we're doing a tree lighting ceremony at the Hurricane Wreck. So we got the old rubber tired wagon, we got the blonde mules, we got the vis-a-vis carriage. Big boy Jet, we call him the big boy, but his name's Jet. You see him around a little bit. And then we got the two blondes. We got Flossie and Jill over here. Flossie and Jill. Got Link, he's helping me get all rigged up. Hi bud, you staying there? I told you to stay there. You ain't even tied up, Lincoln. What's your deal? Come on, old buddy.
Might have a problem.
Back up, Jet. Step back. Step back. Step back. That's good, bud. Right there. Feet. Right there. Feet. Feet, bud.
Okay. Okay. Oh, where's Jet's hat? Jet's hat.
All right, feet.
This chin chain's not hooked up.
We know. It don't have a hook for some reason. I don't know what we're gonna do. Old Jet's getting pretty old. We've probably only got 1 or 2 more years of doing this with him, and then we're gonna have to retire the old boy.
Maybe you have any wire in your truck?
Yeah, you'll have to have a pair of pliers though.
Actually,
all right, you guys, a day in the life. I started this morning at 5 a.m. We were just rolling in, just under the wire, and guess who I found in the parking lot?
Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. Casey, can I get a ride?
Yes.
From you?
What are we doing?
We're going to go to the Christmas tree lighting down here for this great city of Hurricane.
Oh, and how about that? And if you recognize this guy, you're probably wrong. This is Santa Claus.
Santa the Claus. Saint
Yes.
Nicholas. Pierre Noel.
Well, here we are. Who's in the back?
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
So we're just gearing up here. We're still in the day in the life. It started early this morning, but we're having a good time down here to the Hurricane Christmas tree lighting ceremony. We do this every year for the city, and it looks like Jet had plenty to drink today. He's gonna water the road. Get off and get him. Yep. Oh man, you got your bell hung. Uh-oh, whoa, Jet.
Yeah, I just flew in from the North Pole and you guys are kind of snowless, so I had to have
my good friend Casey get out of his horse and haul me in here. But I'm here to tell you, I hit a lot of places this time. They've already got 18 inches of snow in Oslo. Have you guys ever been to Oslo at Christmas time? It's fabulous. It's gorgeous over there. We gotta try better than that. That Christmas magic. Come on, muster it up. 1, 2, 3. Wow! Alright! Ladies, the third time's the charm! 1, 2, 3! Look at that! That is absolutely gorgeous!
Hey, we're so excited to be here tonight. Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas!
I'm first. I'm gonna get right up front. Open sleigh, hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse or open sleigh. We slaughtered that. All right, we're working our way around here. We got a heck of a line of people to give rides to. One of the things we do every year if we can, and what a good time.
Nope, no way.
Hi, Beck.
I'm frozen.
What you got here?
Jet,
Hey, buddy.
Wonder Horse.
Jet the Wonder Horse. Looking pretty sharp. Open sleigh, hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse or open sleigh. We slaughtered that.
Not very often you get to drive a team of mules on the grass.
At the Hurricane Rec Center, we came to pick Santa up and he's not ready to go yet.
Santa Claus still has a long line, and this is the last flight back to the North Pole. He's going to have to catch the 1210 to Yuma.
So turn that camera around, Gooch. Yeah, there's Gooch. We're on the last of a day in the life of. We got Paul Gooch here. He's been my co-pilot. I haven't let him drive very much because he kind of scares me, but he's just enjoying the music, and we're just having a good time down here at the Hurricane Rec. Christmas tree lighting, we've been doing this longer than we've been doing YouTube, so we thought we'd throw it on here and let you guys enjoy a little bit of Christmas spirit. And sure appreciate all the support, and Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
It's kind of hard to appreciate barrel rolls and loop-de-loos. And...
Yeah, that's true. Let's light them up. Let's let them work, Gooch.
All right, let's let them work.
Yeah. Ah.
I better put my seatbelt on.
Whoa, mules. Whoa, easy. Very responsive, very responsive. Whoa, mules. Well, there it is, a day in the life. We're gonna get this all buttoned up and we'll call it a night. Well, got all the critters unloaded. I left in the dark this morning and got home in the dark. It's not hard this time of year, but it's about 9 o'clock. We're all buttoned up. Let's go get a good night's sleep, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Well, the day in the life was so much fun to film. Maybe I'll do it again today. Except I don't know where I'm going to end up today. I'm just, what do they call it? Flying by the seat of your pants. Got the old camera stuck in the cradle here, and we're just out and about in the Winterton rollback this morning. And believe it or not, we're going to get an electric car that's out of gas. I mean, out of power on the side of the highway. So we'll get up here along the SR59 about 11 miles in, and we'll take you along for the ride. Well, good morning. I guess this is a continuation of the day in the life. We had so much fun doing that yesterday. So we're in the Winterton rollback already bright and early this morning. We're headed up here to get some sort of a car. I guess it's an electric car that's out of power, out of gas. I wonder how that happened. Anyways, we're starting up the road, got the camera in the cradle, and away we go. So we'll take you along for the ride. All right. That wasn't too bad. I'm on what we call the highway of death. There's more people die on this road from head-on collisions and ridiculous amounts of speed than you could ever imagine. Highway 59, the highway of death. And as you can see, people don't give a crap if you're on the side of the road in a tow truck with your overheads on and your lights are flashing. They never move over, even if there's no oncoming traffic. So, a day in the life, and one day it'll probably be a day in the death of the way people drive nowadays. That's my pet peeve right there. So that was exciting. We'll get down the road and get this back to this gentleman's house. He can plug it into the charger and get her going again. Alright, maybe that'll be charged when he gets home. A day in the life continues. We're back in the Winterton rollback, headed over to Washington. Pick up a Mitsubishi Montero. We're going to bring it back to the shop. Another one of the projects we're hauling in. Got a huge customer base, so we're always committed to making sure we get them taken care of and get the cars back on the road again. That includes towing, off-road recovery, or repairs. We're doing our best to keep up. Got a dang good crew there at the shop, so we're on the road again, and we'll take you along for the ride. Got that Mitsubishi loaded no problem. We're gonna get back up the road. Got it loaded on here backwards, but that'll be just fine for putting it right in the bay, and we don't have that far to go, so we'll get it hauled back over to the shop and see if we can figure out why it won't run. Always a beautiful day in southern Utah today. Man, it's nice. About 60 degrees, a little bit of a breeze. Beautiful, sunny. Man, there's not a cloud in sight.
Not this one, I think it's the next one, or the second next one.
The second next one, what does that mean?
The one after this one.
Where are you taking me?
You're gonna get in this lane now. In the turn lane.
Oh heck, do you want to drive?
No.
Keep it clean.
Okay.
This the one?
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever been on a wild goose chase?
Yeah.
We'll point that camera over here. Other way.
This way?
That way.
Okay. Oh, no.
All right. Hey, we're on the road again. We're out and about in the Winterton rollback this morning. We're coming over to St. George on Valley View Drive. It kind of has a, I don't know, Valley View seems like, well, I probably better not say it. Valley View Drive to pick up a 66 Dodge pickup. And oh man, is he ever excited.
He's pulling the Suzuki.
Tell him about your truck, Cal.
66 Dodge D200 with the shifter on the dashboard. Really super nice shape. It's got the original 1966 cap on it from the dealer. It's been in Utah the whole life. 318 runs. And I've been looking for this truck for 30 years. It's got the chrome package. It's a sweetie.
Awesome. Get over here and get this loaded. The guy actually just pulled out of the driveway with a Suzuki Sidekick, so maybe we'll see if we can get a 2-for-1. We'll take that thing home with us too today.
We'll take the satellite.
Oh yeah, he's
The
got a satellite
68
too.
satellite convertible.
Yeah. You think this old tow truck will fit in that little hole?
I don't know.
Good night. Pack it in, boys. I
Yeah.
guess if I use my mirrors, I'd be able to see where I'm going, but...
Want me to move the Ford?
I don't know. Are we? How close are we? I think we're
Pretty decent.
I think we're all right.
And John and I have actually become friends over this.
Oh, imagine that.
Well, he grew up in Iowa. I grew up in Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call it about right there, Al.
Yep. Here's this.
All right, let's go check this truck out and see what he's getting. Make sure it's a deal. Just barely, John.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Casey.
Pleasure to meet you.
He's all excited.
I hope the only time I need you is when it's fun.
I agree with that. Look at this old girl. That's cool. It's pretty much rust free. That's a cool old truck. Look at that baby. Cool. I was all excited about this.
Iowa didn't use salt like Minnesota did they?
Minnesota?
They did?
do.
Why do you always say it that way?
Or South Dakota didn't use salt.
Dakota and Minnesota?
Yeah.
Minnesota? Don't you know?
I don't answer my phone. Lucky enough if I did. We'll probably wait for Casey.
Where do we want to put this?
Top of the street, front.
This is the original hood from the truck.
Okay.
But these things have a real tension. They're not latching. And they go. And you can't kill the hood. Most of them all have ding of the roof mark right into here. But you need to weld in new guns if you want to go back to the gun.
But it's like the, remember the 72 Gran Torinos? The hoods have all bent on them?
Uh-huh.
70, 71, 72. I have some stuff in the bag that you're gonna want to.
What do you got there, Al?
Carefree. Nice 66 Dodge pickup truck, D200. An L truck. I named it Bob.
His name's Bob. Yep.
Runs nice.
I have a donkey named Bob.
You know, I was gonna call it Blue Bob, but that just sounded weird.
That kind of does sound a little
Yeah, a
weird. We
little
probably
bit
should name
crazy.
it Blue Bob.
Yeah. But it's gonna be fun driving around the mountain in it, driving around town, and just something better than my old Ford.
An old Dodge is way better than an old Ford.
Yup. And this one I can actually work on because I still remember how. I don't think there's any computer in it.
Unless there's one in the bed.
No. I'm just amazed at the cap, how good a shape the cap is in for being 56 years old.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yep. And I'm really, really, really happy with this. I haven't been this excited about something in a long time.
That's saying something.
It is, and it's a easier project than like a classic car or something like that. And the value is just going to go up on it. Not that I plan on saying I want my kids to fight over it when I die.
So that's the deal. Your kids should fight over your belongings when you die.
Yeah.
But one thing you want to do is go through some of your belongings, especially your guns and a few of the knives, and just go have them engraved that says this knife is on loan from whose ever name you want to put on it. So if you got a couple buddies, you want to have one of your fancy guns or a knife, just go get it engraved that says this gun belongs to Leon Gubler.
Yeah. A guy I was friends with in New Jersey was a Studebaker nut, and he bought out entire dealerships of all their parts and stuff, and he would go to Carlisle and to all the big car shows and sell Studebaker parts. Well, he told me that the measure of a man's success is not his bank account nor his official position in life, but how big his sale is when he dies.
So there you have it. Keep collecting that stuff, even if you don't need it, and then your kids get a deal with it.
That's the way it is. Between the vintage tools and now the truck, I'm pretty happy.
All right, well, there you have it. We're on the road again, out chasing old Dodges. Got Big Al with me today. He's one of my buddies from way back early on. My heck, how long ago was that?
20 years.
20 years ago.
Yeah, I remember you the first time when you put up the antenna for my father-in-law.
Okay, so yeah, I've known Al for 20 years, and I was actually on Kolob Mountain in the Suzuki Samurai back in the day, and I'd been up there on a recovery, and I see this guy.
Poor back.
I can't say poor back on YouTube.
Okay.
I seen this poor guy. I seen this.
Me. You saw me. I had broken my back, and it had taken 10 hours to hike 3 miles uphill in the rain with my 13-year-old daughter.
Wait. Sounds like he's going to school, but keep going.
I woke up. We walked up the hill. It was uphill all the way in the rain and the mud. And we finally get up towards the top, and Casey saw me from a porch and picked me up and pushed me in the back of his Suzuki Samurai, which is no easy feat.
Well, let me tell you, he's a big boy, and it was all I could do to shoehorn him in the front of that Samurai.
I'm 6'2", 325 pounds then.
And it's a good thing he had his coveralls on, or his overalls on, because I just grabbed him by them old butt straps and picked him up and slid him right in the seat of that thing. I may or may not have used my shoulder and the bottom of my foot to finish getting his legs and feet in.
Yeah, that made me decide I didn't probably need a Suzuki Samurai.
So that's how me and Al became really good friends. It was a defining moment in my life and his life too. He had a pretty good injury, and it was all we could do to get him off the mountain. There was no cell phone service and nobody on the radio to talk to that day. We tried a few times to get on the ham bands and search and rescue sheriff's radio and whatever. We could never raise anybody, so we decided he was still a little bit mobile, but we got him wedged in there. Oh, I probably just violated HIPAA.
It don't matter. I don't care. I spent a year in the hospital after from from the broken back, and MRSA infection went into my spinal cord and chest. And I went up to 450 pounds, but right after I got out, I returned back to the mountain. I've been up there every summer for 10 years now, 6 months at a time. I've lost 175 pounds from then and regained my life. And it was quite the ordeal, but it builds character.
It definitely builds character. So it's one of those things in life that has always kept me busy, going and chasing and doing what I've loved to do, because you get to help people. And I've been good friends with Al ever since, and we've had a lot of fun together. We call him the Mountain Man because he'll just disappear as soon as the dandelions start blooming. He's gone. You don't see him all summer, so sometimes that's the best kind of friend.
That's right, and I always have cold soda or drinks in my fridge. And
soda?
A little bit of homemade moonshine, and go up there, sit and smoke cigars. I have a woodworking shop up there, and I do high-end woodworking, and I do that up here, and then I come back to town for the winter and complain until it's time to go again. It's 153 days before I go back up, but I'm not really keeping track.
Yeah, he'll come in the shop and he's on the countdown from the moment he comes back to civilization to the moment he gets to go back to the mountain. So maybe down the road he'll have to buy himself a snowcat and start spending the winter up there, but chopping wood and hauling wood and doing whatever he wants to do all winter. But
ice fishing.
See?
So I go up there ice fishing, and there's nothing like sitting in a nice warm cabin with a pot of fresh chili and some cornbread and some old John Wayne movies on a DVD or whatever, and just sitting around and watching it snow and watching the animals come in, like the cougar. And we have a cougar that hangs out up there, and that's what I like. I just like go up there, be with my dog, and my wife comes up on weekends and the grandkids, and we have a good time.
Yep, quality time spent on the mountain with good people, and always a good time. So I figured I'd introduce you to Al. We've had a lot of good times over the years. I've probably, I don't know, worked on all his old beaters.
And I've had them.
Yeah, he's had some doozies. But anyways, we figured we'd pull the camera out today, having a good time, show you a little bit more of the inside details of what goes on behind the scenes of all the crazy chasing around that we do. We probably only film a tenth of what we do, but we had a good time today, and thanks for jumping in there and coming along for the ride.
I appreciate it. I don't get out much. I'm kind of a hermit, and I had a really great time. I'm just so excited about this.
Me too. What you do? Get up here! Get up here! Hi, baby! Hi!